afternoon, this is the captain speaking. Welcome aboard. My name is Natalie, and this is a little flight information for the Shadow Garden vlog. Decent temperature outside, quite rainy, could be Ireland, but it's Austria. Expected flight time is somewhat around 10 minutes. Speak to you later, hope you enjoy the trip.
To this week's vlog. Welcome back. This week has been filled with prep work because on this Friday, the whole family, like everyone is going to arrive at the house, and there will be 11 people, and so there's a lot of prep work going on. My partner's parents will come back from Bolivia after having stayed there for 1.5 years due to COVID and not being able to return to Austria. So this is going to be a great family meeting, but it needs a lot of preparation in the house. So this is what we've been doing. In this vlog, I'm basically just being the weather reporter, and I'll take you through everything that happened. So what we did last week was we built the pool. We have this, I don't know, it's not the biggest pool, but it's also not a baby pool. So it's a medium-sized pool for around 4 people to stay in. It doesn't really allow you to swim, but it's a decent size, and it's good enough for a cool off here, since we fill the pool with our water that we have in the garden, because we have our own well, and that water is icy. It's ice cold. So if you're into cold water like I am, I don't like lukewarm water in the summer. That's something that really is one of my pet peeves. If I want to cool off and the water is just like warm, I'm probably not the best person to have a vacation somewhere in the Mediterranean Sea, because it's always warm. The water is always pretty, well, too warm for my taste. Anyway, we built the pool. It is currently 10 p.m. Hello and good morning. It's currently 10 a.m. and we're waiting for Caro, who's going to come and kind of work on my computer, because her computer isn't up to, I want to say, video cutting standards. So she's going to borrow mine. If you don't know Caro, she's my brother's girlfriend. And we also have Oscar here, who is going to repair some of our doors in this house, because in case you haven't figured out, I live in a very old house. It's been built at the end of World War II and hasn't been worked with ever since. So there's tons of things that need repairing, and one of them is the doors. Here you can clearly see that the door is so old that it starts to break apart. This is our little entry door for a tiny mouse that supposedly lives in our garage. The cats are always camping outside here, so I think there's something living in here. But yeah, it's seen better days. It doesn't have glass in here. Everything is chipped and old, and you know, if you're into vintage stuff, that's good, but if it falls apart, it gets difficult, you know. This is the YouTube premiere that we're watching at the moment, but also outside we have a thunderstorm coming along. This doesn't look too good. Hell yeah. So in classic cat's manner, my cats go outside while there's a thunderstorm happening. She's slowly thinking of returning home, but not really. Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
You come. You come.
Oh, it's starting to rain. Will he notice? I mean, it's kind of nice if you have that kind of thick fur that you don't feel the rain. Oh, there's the lightning. It's almost got a purple blue tint to it. Guess who made it inside?
Hello. 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 Yes, you cute.
Sitting here in front of the house and enjoying the thunderstorm. So pretty.
Also, the next thing that I did is I created some GIFs of some chickens because I don't know, I had the chicken day. And also there's one of Momo that you probably sometimes in the future can find on Instagram, but not now. Because I don't know if you're familiar with the whole process of getting your own GIFs onto Instagram. If not, I will teach you in 10 seconds here or something. No, not 10 seconds, a little longer, but what you have to do essentially is to get a Jiffy account. So you go onto jiffy.com, you register yourself, and then you have to go through that whole validation process. And that is weird because you have to send an application, and after you send the application, they basically then give you a step-by-step introduction of what you need to do. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to prove that the artwork that you created is yours, which I did by sending them a screenshot of the Procreate files with all the layers open and also a PSD with the GIFs inside. So once that was done, they told me that they needed another credential outside of Instagram, a sort of official portfolio of my work, which at the moment I don't have because my website is being rebuilt and everything is going to be restructured. So I told them that and I said, well, you can look, like, here's my Instagram and there's also Facebook and Tumblr. I'm not really active on Tumblr, but it's a platform, right? It exists. That was not enough. So they need me to basically whip up a real quick portfolio on my website so I can get the official Jiffy verification. So once that is done, my GIFs will be on Instagram within 2 or 3 days. I will tell you here once that happens. But so far, I don't know, I have to build a portfolio. It's like I got nothing else to do. Hello, good morning, hello. This is a new Monday. Last week, I wanted to take a week off of Instagram, which I did, but I did not get to try out all the things that I wanted to do because client work came in the way and, you know.
I'm gonna eat, people. I have Suki.
Suki's here on the sides trying to eat my art supplies, which she doesn't need to do, no. Anyway, what we're doing today is we're trying out the things that I wanted to do last week, which is, I have this thing in my mind because I normally do very detailed outlines in pen, and now I want to see, there's this kind of style where you leave out the outlines on the outside, but you still add details to the inside. And also on this table, we're currently having I can't touch it because it's a still life. We have my first batch of homegrown tomatoes that I wanted to represent in a still life. And since still life is something that I haven't done in a long time, also something that's very easy and it comes easy to me, because it's a concrete reference, you don't have to think about too much. Something where I want to start out doing something in gouache. Haven't done something in gouache since last year, November or something. So I want to get back into that and let's see what comes from it. Also later on we're going to go shopping because I have something very special, a very concrete video idea that I have in my head where I need to get something, but I won't show you right now because I don't want to spoiler it. And yeah, this is what's going to happen today.
I don't know how old you are, but I partly grew up in the 80s and 90s, and I remember how hard it was to get by some organic produce. So this is something that I'm really grateful for, that no matter where you're going, no matter where you're shopping, and this is Lidl, I mean, it's not known for being the organic shop per se, but it's so much easier than when I was a child and we had to drive for an hour to buy butter and the most simple things in the grocery store. So things have changed, it's going upwards. And the other thing that I'm getting here is I'm going to the toy store and there's something in there. I'm normally not the biggest fan of buying plastic toys, but that's something I needed to get for the atelier because I cannot have plants in the back of the room. It's way too dark. But Lego came out with this beautiful floral set for adults, and we will build that together in a different video.
I didn't get to paint the atelier this week. Hopefully next week. I can't really promise anything because we will be, as I've said, 11 people in the house, maybe even 12 sometimes. This is just, it's going to be very busy, and I hope it's going to make for a beautiful next vlog next week. I want to thank you so much for watching this vlog. I hope it has been interesting for you. It's a little short one, I know. It's a little rambly as well, but that's how it is. Every week is different. So thank you so much for watching, and we will talk very soon.